It's time to hear about Jeff Neal Standing. Jeff is standing. All right, okay. Let's just move on a bit here. Jeff is an experienced counsellor and a long-time Macedon Ranges resident, all the way from Romsey. He's standing in the East Ward. He's got some harrowing tales of tracks that weren't footpaths and children that had no kindergarten. He's ready to share them with you now. So without any more mucking about, let's just get on with it. Okay. Here we have Jeff Neal. He's standing in the East Ward. We're excited to see what he has to say. He's got some great ideas, and he's a candidate who's got a long history with the Rangers. He comes all the way from Romsey, and let's find out a bit more. So, Jeff, tell us what you're going to do and introduce yourself a little bit. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, not too much to tell, really. Moved into the
boring, then, isn't it?
In the late 70s. The community since then has supported myself and my family. We've had kids, we've brought them up, we've used all the facilities. They've gone now, they're in places that we can't reach. But during that processes, there came a time when my kids were young, when we needed a kindergarten in the town, and also a footpath from the housing estate that we were on that even led down onto the main street. And it wasn't happening. So I happened to be the poor bunny that was home one day when the girls got together, as girls do, from playgroup and kinder and whatever. And I was voted in as the most likely person to stand at the time. So I first got on the old Shire of Romsey back in 1986, I think.
That was the year that Wham was George Michael came out, wasn't it?
Oh, look, it may have been
maybe Frankie Goes to Hollywood at all.
I recall. Yeah, I recall the names, but my interest at that stage were elsewhere.
Okay. Well, we can maybe get back to your Frankie Goes to Hollywood phase. Okay, so you've actually had a long history.
The Beach Boys.
Not just in the Rangers, but also actually in council. So did you obviously won that election?
Yes.
And you didn't just stand, you won. And did you enjoy it and get lots out of it?
Yes, it turned out I had a couple of very good co-councillors for the ward that I became part of. I was taught an immense amount of and given a lot of knowledge. It was excellent. Many good things happened.
Yeah.
One of the first things I learnt was that there needs to be a nexus between the councillor and his community. And this is one of the things I find is happening today is that there's a widening gap between our council and the community. And you feel as if when they have a public session for whatever the subject, it's just happening for the sake of happening. So somebody from the council can say, "Well, we've consulted the community," and it's fake.
Yeah.
Or was it fake news?
Fake news. Oh, well, we're big on that here. So that's a really good take, and it's actually quite a different take that I've heard. So I like that, and I've included that in your little introduction to your bio. But before you go on like a politician.
No. Look, the other thing I learnt was it doesn't happen overnight. By the time we got our kindergarten, I think my kids were leaving high school. And the reason we wanted the footpath was because it was just a dirt track and the girls were having trouble with their pushers, the kids.
Yeah.
Well, by the time that one got done, I don't know. I think the kids were at university. Some things just take a while longer to achieve. And the
You think you
weirdest part is the smaller the subject, the longer it takes.
interesting.
Look, Paul, we've got to realise that over the last few years, the staff that used to be there, very good staff, very knowledgeable staff, very experienced staff, for one reason or another, they all left.
Yeah.
All right. Very, very recently, the chief executive left. I never asked why, but she has. But we are the poorer for the staff leaving.
Okay, let's get on to the meat and potatoes of this conversation. What is Jeff Stand kneeling for?
Well, I'm going to give them an ear to start with, a listening ear and an acting ear. If they've got ideas, let's chase it up. Whatever it is that's going to benefit the community broadly, we'll latch onto it. We'll have the community drive its own destiny, I suppose, to a point. There are many things that still need to be done, that you get promises and it never happens. Little things like, there we go, hot topic at the moment, bus shelters.
Yes.
Believe it or not. How easy it is to do an audit, work out what's going on, spend a few bucks and stick in some bus shelters. Not much at all. Footpath extensions. One thing COVID's learnt us, people are out exercising. Most of them have to walk on the road.
This is all good common sense stuff.
No.
What do you think about the proposal to change the pronunciation of Newham? Because a lot of people are offended by Newham now, and they actually want it to be Newham.
Newham.
Yeah.
I think off the top of my head, I'd say if I get elected, I'd give it further consideration.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I won't really care.
Well, yeah, okay. Look, I don't know. Look, it has been good talking to you.
Newham. You can make a lot of things out of Newham.
Absolutely, I think it's a really great proposal. So we will leave you there. Thank you very much for your participation and your patience, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you on council. Thank you for watching that candidate profile. I hope to bring you many more very soon. If you are a candidate, make sure you contact the Macedon Rangers Voice. And if you're interested, please join the group and like the videos and share our posts. We're trying to bring as many people into the discussion as possible, and as many people to find out as much as they can about this election, which is going to be a crucial one for the Macedon Rangers. So see you out there with your masks on, and wait for the next video. It's coming real soon.